Good afternoon, student. We are representing Siddharth Sishu Sadannagar here, and we are going to study about the indices in algebra. There is a topic indices for class 7, 8, 9 and 10. Let us start here. First of all, look here. 3x square. In the term, what is all these things? This 3 is base coefficient. This 3 is coefficient. X is base and 2 is power. 2 is power. And in the cells there are, first of all, sum rule is there. Sum rule. First of all, when x to the power m into x to the power n is equal to, when the bases are same, then the powers are added in multiplication. When the bases are same, the powers are added in multiplication. That is also called product rule, where powers are added. Product rule where powers are added. There is x to the power m plus n. That is, for example, 2 to the power 4 into 2 to the power 7 is equal to 2 to the power 4 plus 7, that is 2 to the power 11. This is the product. Is it? Next is quotient rule. Quotient rule, that is, when the bases are same, then the powers are subtracted in division. When the bases are same, the powers are subtracted in division. Look here. X to the power 7 divide x to the power 4 is equal to x to the power 7 minus 4, that is equal to x to the power 3. It means rule x to the power m divide x to the power n is equal to x to the power m minus n. That is. Next is rule number B. X to the power m by x to the power n is equal to x to the power m minus n when m is greater than n. When the power of x, m is greater than n, in that condition this power should be subtracted in the upper part. So for example, x to the power 6 by x to the power 4 is equal to, here is both bases are same, but the power of x in upper part is greater than the lower part. That's why x to the power 6 minus 4 is equal to x to the power 2. Is it? Next is C. X to the power m by x to the power n is equal to 1 by x to the power n minus n. It means when m is less than n, in that condition, look the example, x to the power 4 by x to the power 7, that is equal to 1 by x to the power 7 minus 4, that is 1 by x to the power 3. This is the quotient rule. Next is 3. Power rule. Power rule. It means when a power is over the power, when a power is over the power, then the powers are to be multiplied. Look here, a to the power m whole to the power n. Look here, this power n is over the power m in the base a. This power n is over the power m of the base a. That's why the power should be multiplied over here. A to the power m into n, that is a to the power mn. Look here, example 3 to the power 4 whole to the power 3, that is equal to 3 to the power 4 into 3, it means 3 to the power 12. This is the power rule. Next, B, a to the power m into b to the power m is equal to a into b to the power m. It means if there are two bases are there and the bases are in multiplication, when the bases are in multiplication and they have the same power, then take the power common and put the bases in multiplication. It means a have same power m and b has also same power m. In that condition, take the power common and a into b, that means ab whole to the power m. Look here, 3 to the power 2 and 5 to the power 2, that is equal to 3 into 5 to the power whole to the power 2, it means 15 to the power 2. Take it reverse as 21 to the power 4. We are going to reverse it. 21 to the power 4 means 3 into 7 to the power 4, again 3 to the power 4 into 7 to the power 4. This is. Next is C, a to the power m by a to the b to the power m. What is there? A by b to the power m. It means when the two bases are in division form, and they have the same power, in that condition, take the power common and put the bases in division form. Look here, both the bases are different and they have the same power. That's why put the power in the common form and put the bases in division form. In that case, look here, example 4 to the power 3 by 5 to the power 3, it means 4 by 5 to the power 3, you can put there also. For example, 125 by 8 whole to the power 1 by 3 is equal to what? Look here, 125 means 5 into 5 into 5, and that is 8 means 2 into 2 into 2 whole to the power 1 by 3. Is it? Look here, 5 to the power 3 by 2 to the power 3 whole to the power 1 by 3. Is it? In that condition, look here, according to this rule, 5 and 2 are the different bases, but they have the same power, right? So, in that condition, take the power common over here. 5 by 2 to the power 3 and whole to the power 1 by 3. This should be cancelled. And this is the rule for product rule, power rule. If the power is over the power, then the powers are to be multiplied. In that condition, the answer is 5 by 2. Next is 4. Negative power law. negative power law. When power of any base is negative, when the power of any base is negative, in that condition, when we change the base, it means when we change the base from numerator to denominator or denominator to numerator, then the sign of the power should be changed also. It means when the power is negative, it will be positive, and when the power is positive, it will be negative. Look here. X to the power minus m is here. X to the power minus m is here. Here base is x and the power is negative minus m. In that condition, when we change the base, because here is 1 automatically in the denominator, 1 automatically is in the denominator. In that condition, when we change the base to the denominator, then the sign of power should also be changed. Look here. 1 by x to the power m. This is it. Also, or 1 by y to the power minus m is equal to y to the power m. It means when we change the base, change the place of the base from numerator to denominator or from denominator to numerator, it means the sign of the power should also be changed over there. If sign is negative, it will be changed to positive. If the sign is positive, it will be changed to negative. Look here. B x to the power minus m by y to the power minus n is equal to y to the power n by x to the power m. It means y has gone to numerator and x has gone to denominator. That's why the power of x and power of y have been changed over there. Did you understand? Okay. Next is C, x to the power x by y whole to the power minus m. In that condition, we have to make the power positive over here. Directly, how can we do? So, for this rule, we have to change the base inside the bracket. We have to change the base inside the bracket, numerator to denominator and denominator to numerator to change the sign of the power. Look here. Here is y by x to the power m. This is the rule. This is the rule of indices. Next is 5 zero power law. Zero power law. It means if 0 is as power of any base, 0 is as power of any bases, then the value automatically will be 1. Value automatically will be 1. It means a to the power 0, yes, a to the power 0, that is equal to 1. Suppose here 3x square y square whole to the power 0, that is also equal to 1. It means it's proof. Proof means a to the power 0 is equal to a to the power, we can write m minus m. In that condition, m minus m, that is equal to 0. Here we put anything, any variable, any number. And look here, the power is in negative. Power is in subtraction form. So in that condition, we have to change it into quotient rule. That is here a to the power m by a to the power m, and that should be cancelled, equal to 1. Again, example. A power 0 means a to the power 7 minus 7. It means a to the power 7 divide a to the power 7, that is equal to 1. This is the proof. Next is root laws. Root laws. It is also used in Schwarz calculation. Look here. First of all, m root x to the power m. What is m and what is x? What is m? etc. M is order of root. M is order of root. N is power of base x. Look here. Next is a m root x to the power n. When we change the root, when we remove the root from here, we have to change, we have to bring this order of root to the denominator of the power of the base x. It means x to the power n by m. X to the power n by m. This is. Look here. Suppose cube root here is 4. It means when we remove the root from here, 2 to the power 2 is equal to 2 to the power 2 by 3. 2 to the power 2 by 3. This is. Next is b. M root x to the power m is equal to x to the power m by m, that is equal to x. In that condition we are writing directly square root 4 is equal to 2 because root under 2 to the power 2, here is already, this is a square root, there is already 2, that's why 2 to the power 2 by 2, that is equal to 2 to the power 1, that is 2. We are using directly, but the reason is here. How do we write? Next is C. n root p root x is equal to, we can write m n p root under x. This is also. For example, cube root, fourth root, square root x to the power 24. It means 3 into 4. Here is 2 root under x to the power 24. It means 3 4s are 12 to the 24th root x to the power 24. That is x to the power 24 by 24 is equal to, x to the power 1 is equal to x. This is. Next is proof. M root p root x is equal to m root x to the power 1 by p. Again, m root x to the power 1 by p whole to the power 1 by n. It means m root x to the power 1 by np. Again x to the power 1 by np whole to the power 1 by m, that is equal to x to the power 1 by m np. Again we have to, for this rule again we have to change into root form. Then we have to write this denominator power as in the order of the root. It means m np root x to the power 1. That is automatically there. Is it? Next also, look here. D. Yeah, m root x into m root y. That is, all they have, these two roots have the same order and the bases are different. In that condition, we have to write only one root over here, m root x into y. It means cube root 4 into cube root 7 is equal to cube root 4 into 7. Look here, is equal to cube root 28. For this example, cube root 36 x7 y minus 4 z into cube root 6 x square y to the power 10 and z square. What is the calculation over there? Put in the same root, cube root. First of all, 36 into 6 into x to the power 7 plus 2, because they are in multiplication, x and x. That's why power should be added. And y to the power minus 4 plus 10 into z to the power 1 plus 2. Look here, cube root 36 means 36 into 6 means 6 to the power 3 into x to the power 9 into y to the power 6 into z to the power 3. Right? Next, we have to remove root from here, and in that condition, this order goes to denominator of each base, denominator of the power of each base. It means 6 to the power 3 by 3 into x to the power 9 by 3 into y to the power 6 by 3 into z to the power 3 by 3. That is equal to 6 x cube y square z. This is. Next is E. X to the m root x by m root y. That is equal to m root whole x by y over here. Right? Next is F. M root x into n root y into n root y. In that condition, we have to, there is a rule, it's a rare rule, it is mn root x to the power n into y to the power m. Look here, proof here, it will be x to the power 1 by m into, it will be y to the power 1 by n, right? Now we have to make the same power of both bases x and y. So in that condition, the denominator is here m and denominator is here n. So what is the LCM of m and n? That is mn. That's why in that condition, x power 1 by m into n by n. To make mn in the denominator, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator of the power by n and y to the power 1 by n, and we have to make mn over here. That's why we have to multiply m by m. It means x to the power n by mn into y to the power m by mn is equal to here mn. Again we have to change it into the root form. Again we have to change this base into the root form. It means mn root x to the power n and mn root y to the power m. Now they both have the same order of root. In that condition we have to put them together. Mn root x to the power n into y to the power m. This is the laws of indices. And next, in the continuing this for the further concept of the indices over there.